Okay, you listen the problem yesterday we discussed. If a coin is tossed, there are two equally likely results, head or a tail. Hence, probability of head is 1 by 2. Okay, already we discussed regarding this example also yesterday. So this is a sample problem from a big bag containing 10 black and 20 white balls. A ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is black? Okay, a big bag is there. In that bag 10 black balls are there and 20 white balls are there, and they are asking that what is the probability that it is a black. Okay, total number of balls in the bag is 10 plus 20, that is 30. Number of black balls are 10. Probability of getting a black ball. Okay, so here already we discussed this formula. P of A is equals to number of favorable cases divided by total number of equally likely cases. So probability of not getting black balls, that is a probability of a failure. The outcome or the result is called as here a success. The result what we have not seen, that result is called as a failure. It stands for Q, that is probability of not getting a black ball. Q is equals to 20 by 30. Okay, 20 by 30, that is 2 by 3. Then probability of getting black balls are here 1 by, that is 10 by 30. That is here 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is equals to 3 by 3, that is equals to 1. Okay, the 1 indicates always the probability will be 1 only. I am reminding you that this is always the probability will be only 1. It should not cross beyond 1. Should not cross beyond 1. Okay, the next we discussed regarding axiomatic approach to probability also. This is important point. The next one, important concepts of probability we discussed. So you listen here, the calculation of probability. While we are calculating the probability, here few definitions are there. For these 7 definitions, I have written only sub points. We will discuss a clear, after completion of this chapter, we will discuss clearly each and every definition. So just listen today. Experiment and event. Okay, experiment and event. What is experiment and what is the event? The name itself says the same meaning. Experiment and the event. Here the physical performance of the two teams here. The physical performance of a person, okay, on a particular task. Then such activity we call it as experiment or events. Then second one, mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive events means particularly we are doing the event or experiment, we are focusing on only one activity, we call it as mutually exclusive events. The next one, independent and dependent events. There are independent events will be there and dependent events are there. Independent events means here there is no association with one event with another event. Okay, dependent event means here A event is depending on B event here. Okay, then next, equally likely events. Equally likely events means team A and team B, the two persons are there here, two teams are there, equal chances will be given to these both the teams. Okay, equal chances are given to both the teams, we call it as equally likely events. The next is simple and compound events. Simple events are there and compound events also there. Then exhaustive events are there, then complementary events are there. Okay, these are the calculation of a probability. These 7 points we need to keep in our mind. The next one here, theorems of probability here. There are two important theorems of probability are there, namely addition theorem and multiplication theorem. Okay, we will see the addition theorem here. The addition theorem uh, states, addition theorem states that if two events A and B are mutually exclusive, the probability of occurrence either A or B is the sum of individual probability of A and B. Symbolically, P of A or B, that is P of A plus P of B. Addition theorem always says that we are going to add two events, that is probability of success as well as probability of failure. Put together we will get number 1. Okay. The next one here, one small problem is there. You see theorem also here. If an event A can happen in A1 ways and B in A2 ways, the number of ways in which either event can be happen A1 plus A2. Addition theorem says that the symbol is simply we need to add. Okay, we need to add. By observing one small problem, we will get a good clarity regarding this event here. Okay, so you observe the problem. One card is drawn from a standard pack of 52. What is the probability that it is either a king or a queen? Okay, so by observing these card game here, what happens? A pack of cards. In our childhood, we played with cards, small games in our childhood. Okay, for the small funny things also happened by we are playing these small card games. We enjoyed a lot. So generally, we observe the cards here. There are in a pack of there are 52 cards will be there. Okay, each and every card have 4 cards. Generally here, kings are 4 and queens are 4. Number 1 is 4, number 2 is 4, number 8 is 4, number 9 is 4. In this equally cards will be there. So here, what is their question here? One card is drawn from a standard pack of 52. Okay, what is the probability that it is either king or a queen? So you observe the solution here. There are 4 kings and 4 queens in a pack. In a pack of 52 cards. So in a pack of 52 cards, so the probability that the card is drawn is a king, that is 4 by 52. In this way you have to write. In that pack of card there are kings, 4 kings are there, the same as T is the same point we need to write for the in the place of queen also. Okay, the probability of that the card drawn is a queen is equals to 4 divided by 22. 4 by 52, not 22, that is 52. Since the events are mutually exclusive, okay, same the chance is given to both the events here, mutually exclusive. The probability that the card drawn is either a king or a queen is here 4 by 52 plus 4 by 52 is equals to 8 by 52. Then finally 8 by 52 is divided, then we will get 2 by 13. 2 by 13, that is the probability. 2 by 13 is the probability. Then simply here if you take the calculator and just calculate here 2 by 13, say 0.15, it is not crossing beyond, okay, it is not crossing beyond 1. 0.15, this is the final answer. So in this way we need to calculate the addition theorem. Okay, these type of problems will come for 4 marks. Okay, the next one, I think you understood this addition theorem. Okay, then multiplication theorem. Multiplication theorem means simply we need to multiply. This theorem states that if 2 events, okay, if 2 events A and B are independent here, see they are using the word 2 events A and B are independent, they are not depending on each other. The probability that they both will occur is equal to the product of their individual probability. Symbolically, if A and B are independent, then P of A and B is equals to P of A into P of B. In the addition theorem, what we done? P of A plus P of B. Here P of A into P of B. Okay. So you see this the theorem, the same theorem what we discussed in the addition theorem. We have seen there plus sign, but we are going to see here into sign here. So you see the problem, very much interesting problem here. Okay, see, a man wants to marry a girl having qualities. A person wants to marry a girl here. Before his marriage, he decided that he want to marry. So a girl should have the following qualities: white complexion. Okay, the girl should be very much fair. The probability of getting such a girl is 1 in 20, that is 1 by 20. Okay, the next, handsome dowry. He required a good handsome dowry also. The probability of getting 1 in 50, that is 1 by 50. Westernized manner and etiquities. The probability, okay, the probability of is 1 is in 100, 1 in 100, 1 by 100. Find out the probability of his getting married to such a girl where the possession of these 3 attributes is independent. Okay, so that person wants these qualities here. The girl should have these qualities, that is white complexion, handsome dowry, okay, westernized manner. So find out the probability of his getting married to such a girl where the possession of these 3 attributes is independent. Okay, by observing this question here, white complexion girl, he has seen 20 girls, out of 21 girl is a white complexion, out of 50 1 girl is ready to give the handsome dowry, and westernized man also 1 by 1 1 by 100. So you see the probability of a girl with white complexion is 1 by 20. 1 by 20 is equals to 0.05. okay, the probability is 0.05. The next one, the probability of a girl with a handsome dowry, 1 by 50, okay, that is 0.02. okay, the next here, probability of a girl with westernized manner is equals to 1 by 100 is equals to 0.01. okay, these are the probability answer here. And since the events are independent, they are independent events, not dependent events. Girl 1 with a white complexion, girl to handsome dowry, westernized manner, the girl 3. Since the events are independent, the probability of simultaneous occurrence of these of all these qualities is equals to, that is 1 by 20. okay, this information 1 by 20 here, then 1 by 50, again here 1 by 100. okay, 1 by 100 is equals to 0.05. okay, 0.05 into 0.02 into 0.01. then finally the answer is here 0.0001. so you observe these answer, this is the most important. In probability chapter, the answer should be only 1 or below, okay, 1 or below 1. It should not cross 1, okay, it should not cross 1, like 1.01. These answers we need not to see in the probability. If you got these type of answers, then your process is wrong. You have done a small mistake also. okay, so this is about the addition theorem and multiplication theorem. If you have any doubt, you can ask the doubts. okay, the next one, I'm moving to Bayes theorem here.
Sir. Hello.